right, we're back. Get Warrior Tough. Dutch and Andrew and Dutch. All right, Dutch, so we're kind of talking about all this stuff with middle schoolers today, and it really starts there with our kids. And I like what you're talking about is giving them the what-if scenarios. But you know what? It's not just for middle schoolers. I do this with myself. I do it with my teenagers. I do it with my wife. We do it with our clients. We try to give them the what-ifs and coach them so that when they see these things happen in real life, real time, because you and I can't be on the field of play with them, but hopefully we've given them enough so that they know they have the skills to make the play, the right play in real life in real time, and that they can. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Absolutely. This is something that we've identified to start as early as middle school, and I'm sure there are cases of it earlier. But we to pick a general area, I think it's safe to say around middle school. But make no mistake about it, it's happening as adults. I mean, people are in relationships where they're in dependent relationships. We talked about Ronda Rousey's situation. This is happening to fully grown, seasoned adults. So you're talking about being able to go through the what ifs and priming the pumps and practicing with adults, trying to get them ready. So once you identify another person and you need to help them get through something like this is something you're going to do with them as well. This isn't about helping children. This is about helping people. You know, people are going through this stuff, and you know, whether it's at work or whether it's a social circle, sports, or anything. You know, people are dealing with this stuff, man. We have to, be a part of this solution. We have to help one another. And again, in the warrior culture, this is one of the things we teach you how to do that, how to prepare for that. We teach you how to identify it, first of all, how to recognize it. And then after going through it yourself, you're going to be equipped to coach others through it.
Right. And again, it's easier when you start. Now, our kids are going to have a big jump up on this, Dutch, and my kids do already, and I know yours are as well, as they hit that, they come of that age where they can start to have this critical thinking and emotional intelligence piece, where they get control of their thoughts. Most folks have never been taught. It's just a jungle up there. There's no process on how to think your thoughts. It's just a jungle up there. There's no process in controlling your emotions. It's just where It really is easier when you're younger, and then you build the program from there. However, like you said, that's most everybody is older than that. Some of them are young adults. Some of them are in their 20s, their 30s, their 50s, their 60s, and their 40s. I'm all up and down the spectrum. But it's not too late. It doesn't matter where you are to get this information. And we have a client who said last night, he's in his 60s, like, I wish I knew this 10 years ago or even 20 years ago, but now's a great time too, because I'm having a good time with this now, and things have completely turned around for him. So if it's not too late, so give us a call, 864-977-1443, and we'll walk you down the path. You're safe with us. If you go ahead, Dutch.
I was going to say, and again, you're not. This isn't just about you now, because again, we're going to equip you to the point where you're going to be able to help others by giving them the information that we're giving you, or by sending them to us yourself. I mean, there are going to be some people you're going to help in the moment. You're going to be dealing with a crisis or trying to prevent a crisis, and you're going to be able to deal with it in the moment. Now, we rather you send those people to us so they can get the same training that you received. But in the moment, you can possibly save someone's life or help someone through a situation, and then you need to hand them off to us so we can equip them with all the skills that we're going to equip you with.
Right, because we walk you right down a path. There's a foundational process. We take you from where you're at, and the Warrior Tough process starts out where you are completely unaware of your incompetence. You don't even aware that you don't control your thoughts or your emotions. What we call, I've heard it said to us, ignorance is bliss. You heard that? Ignorance is bliss?
Absolutely.
Right. It's not really, because you just don't know. So you're unaware that you're incompetent. And then once you come to us, what happens is, if you sit in one of our seminars, you go to the CEO of You seminar, you download it online, you'll become aware that you are incompetent. And that's the very first step, is realizing, hey, I don't control my thoughts. I don't control my emotions. It is a jungle up there. And then as you jump in with us, we will walk you to the path of growth, where you become a conscious competent, where you work at it consciously, and then we move you to the state where we have built an autopilot program, and you are on autopilot. You don't even think about it. You have a process that you have assimilated, that you think your thoughts and you control your emotions, first nature, not second nature, first nature, and you become, and we call it intuition, and that's the process.
And I'm telling you, you will not appreciate this until you can do it, until you're equipped. Once you're equipped, you're going to realize all the different times you could have used it. As Andrew just pointed out, we have clients that say, man, I wish I had this 10 years ago. Now, again, they're happy they have it now, but what happens is there's like a tidal wave of all the different things that's happened in their lives where if they had this training, they would have handled those situations differently. You're going to also be able to witness other people going through these situations, and immediately you're going to feel empowered to help them when in the past you would have just sat there and you listen. So when I hear Ronda Rousey, I interpret what she's going through differently from the average person. Again, they were saying, oh, when she said something about having Travis's baby, and I'm sitting there going, uh-oh. So, you want to have that power to truly understand what's happening, not to be in the same lane as everyone else that thinks that's a good thing, that she immediately found another artificial existence.
Right. And again, like I said, she couldn't even help herself because she was just repeating her own process, the one that she has already built. And her process was to find the next external identity.